I thought the day was fantastic. I mean, a group of very intelligent, very committed, very passionate people from a whole bunch of different sectors, which is great. From a personal standpoint, doing that networking and making connections for potential future partnerships and collaborations and stuff, I think is always helpful. So there's some people that I've worked with, but a bunch of people that I didn't know before, so that was very helpful. The conversation and the level of the conversation and experience in the room and people sharing that with the rest of the group, I think was very, very helpful. I think you could tell the people were very thoughtful. They were trying to figure out how to sort of implement or to use some of the things that they were hearing in the work that they're currently doing, how they may be able to use some of the people and organizations and partners that were in the room maybe in future work or current work that is already undergoing. So I think there was a real sense of bringing people and organizations together in a positive way to make Ottawa a better community, which I think at the end of the day was what people were here for. But I think we came up with the fact that it is important to reach out in certain communities and for certain projects, to take the time to sit back to think about either those groups or people or organizations that you aren't currently engaging, and then actively seeking to do so in a way that's respectful and that's going to work for the people that you're trying to engage. So, having something Monday to Friday, 9 to 5 for people that have jobs and are working isn't going to work. So, how do we reach those people? So, I thought not only let's broaden the groups and the agencies that we might think about as traditional partners, but as well we did a little bit of sort of strategies around how to better engage or how to reach some of those people that we're maybe not reaching right now. I think the conversation that we had today would be helpful and useful in all sorts of settings. I'm almost thinking like if a little kit could be put together with 3 questions that if an organization was having a meeting or a management meeting or a frontline worker meeting or a community association was getting together, maybe having them look at collective impact or give them a little bit of information and then having them work through a discussion. Well, who do we have in our community or our agency or our neighborhood, depending on where they're working, and have we reached everybody? Are there other potential people that we could be talking to? Just to stimulate that from a grassroots level. I think reality is you're never going to get everybody that you might want to get to a conference, because that might be hundreds of thousands of people. But if we can push that out and even just facilitate conversations happening across the city, they're going to happen with the people that were here today are going to go back to their agencies and their homes and their associations. And they're going to be sharing information. So it's going to spread a little bit just from the people that we had here today. But if we could in some way maybe facilitate those conversations happening elsewhere, I think that would be helpful.